every single call. So thank you for doing that. Just to tell you a little bit about Lionshare before we get to the presentation, we are, I guess, about a week now. We're about 7 days into this. I think we're going on day number 7 as far as like actually being able to get things rolling in someone's business. We're over 57,000 people. I don't know the exact number, but over 57,000 people have come into this smart contract. So obviously, there's some amazing things happening. A lot of people earning Ethereum, which is great. And what I get to tell you about here tonight is how this is changing a lot of people's lives and how it can change yours as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and share my PowerPoint presentation, and we're going to get this thing rolling. All right, everyone should be able to see it at this point in time. So let's get this thing started. I know that there's people just jumping on or jumping in. So welcome to the Lionshare presentation. My name is James Ward, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this smart contract and exactly how things are working. In my opinion, we launched this thing, got it going at the exact right time. There are so many people that are hurting out there right now, as many of you know, all over the world. And, it's not just related to the pandemic. It's related to pretty much everything in general. Even before that happened, there were struggles out there and people needed a way to be able to earn income from home. Now it's just magnified at a whole new level that people did not anticipate. So now more than ever, people are absolutely looking for the right way to do something for them and their family, something that can last, something that can be exciting. So what I'm going to share with you here today is something that we believe can absolutely fill that need for you here. So let's go ahead and get started. What is Lionshare? Well, Lionshare is just a smart contract that's located on the Ethereum blockchain. And for those of you who are new, a smart contract is just a piece of programming code, okay? Is placed on the Ethereum blockchain. And, as far as understanding everything of how it works, the only thing you really need to know is it's a contract that can never be broken, right? It can never be changed. Imagine having a handshake that no one could ever hurt that, right? Whatever you said, it happened. That's kind of what a smart contract is, but with technology. And the great thing about it is it's 100% decentralized, meaning this, okay? It is a self-operating system. It doesn't require anyone behind it other than the contract itself to facilitate the business. So, you don't have to worry about what's the company going to do this week, or, are they going to make a comp plan change, or are they going to pay us? All those things, right, are kind of out the window because it moves on its own, regardless of who is behind it, okay? Now, our smart contract specifically, obviously I'm biased. I believe it's the best of the best. It is definitely a complex piece of code. We wrote it from the ground up, and, we are definitely the first true follow me matrix system out there when it comes to a smart contract. There's a lot of good contracts that have cool comp plans and stuff like that. But when you really dive into it, we are the first follow me system. This is a peer-to-peer smart contract, which means this, okay, when it is time for someone to get paid a commission, the person gets paid directly. They don't get paid from a company or an admin. So when someone comes in and joins, the smart contract already knows exactly who needs to be paid, and it facilitates that, okay? So it's an awesome thing. So what that means to you is this. You don't ever have to wait for your commission to show up. Most companies, they pay next day or next week. That's not the way it works here. Inside of this, you have instant access to your Ethereum as soon as a commission is paid to you. Now, I want you to think about that for a second and what that does for you and your family. A lot of you need money today. You don't need money next week, right? You need it right this very second. And here is a business and an opportunity for you that is going, I'll show you everything here in a second, that is instant. It can give you what you need right this very second. So it's very cool. Now, the risk associated with this platform, when I look at that, I say, okay, well, if I put my money in, am I going to get it back? And if I refer people, are they going to get hurt, right? Those are usually the two risks that are associated with doing any type of business. The great thing is this, number one, the company is not a company. So it's not something that they can say, hey, let's close the doors, let's walk away, or hey, let's take the money and leave. All those things that maybe you've dealt with in the past are gone, okay? So you should have 100% confidence knowing there's not a risk involved with you. As long as you come in and you run this like a business, you have a great opportunity for you and your family, okay? So that's number one. Number two, the people that you refer, Well, you're not going to have to hide from them at the store or on social media, right? Because you know that the smart contract will be there in place and that they'll be able to continue to earn for them and their families. Now, 100% of this is paid in Ethereum, as I mentioned. So if you're not familiar with Ethereum, it's the second largest cryptocurrency in the world, right next to Bitcoin. And here's the deal, not only is this an opportunity to build your current uh, financial need or help your financial need, right? From a bill perspective, some of you need to pay bills today, right? You need to put food on your table today, not in a week from now. But also, as you build this business up, okay, it also is going to give you the opportunity to create a real asset, because Ethereum is anticipated to go up over the next 12 to 24 months drastically, which opens up a lot of doors for you and your family. Okay, so it's pretty cool. Now you can do your business from home, obviously, on your computer or on your cell phone. That's going to be completely up to you. One thing I like to talk about is, the transparency that smart contracts have. It's like nothing I've ever seen out there. And, when I first learned about it, I was like, man, I don't know if people are going to like that, but it's just the opposite. People absolutely love it, because when you talk about transparency, there's usually two kinds. There's the company that is behind it. Are they really telling people everything, right? And number two, it's the people that are in it. Are they telling the truth to the public as far as their income claims and things like that? Well, inside of a smart contract, both those things are they're eliminated, right? Because you can see every single transaction inside of the smart contract, not just your own, but every single account. You can literally log into any account inside of the system, see exactly what the earnings are. So it's removed, that stigma of, hey, are they telling us what's really going on? Or do those people really make that type of money? You know what I'm talking about, right? Those things are removed. And I think those are two black eyes on the industry that get removed from a smart contract, which really gives people that sense of, hey, this is something that's pretty cool. We're all doing the same thing, and it just creates a great community. Now, there's a few things specifically about Lionshare I want to tell you, and I want to start by saying, you're not going to hear us talk about other smart contracts or compare ourselves to them. Okay, when you're looking at what the differences are, what we're talking about are in general terms. Okay, if you look out there today in other smart contracts or other companies, how are we different? And that's what we're going to be referring to first of all. Okay, the first thing I'm going to mention here is anyone that you personally refer into Lionshare. Okay, that means that you share your link, they say yes to you. Anyone who does that is always going to stick with you inside of your business and your organization. Now, I can't even stress enough how important that is, because listen, sometimes it's hard enough to get people to say yes, right? If you're out there, anything, it doesn't matter if it's a business, anything that you're sharing with people, it's hard to get them to say, yeah, I'll do that, right? So if you finally get them to say, yes, I'll do it, and then when they do that, you give them away to other people in the company, or you give them away, to the people up top, that is not a good thing, right? So the way that Lionshare works is anyone that you personally refer will always stick with you in the business. And it's important for you to understand that, okay? Now, the second thing is this. We're going to show you two different platforms that we have here today, which is our personal matrix, but is also our team building matrix. The personal matrix is going to be exactly what it says. It's for people that you personally refer into the business. The team building matrix is what really adds that element of, hey, I can go anywhere in the world. I can work with people worldwide. And, maybe I'm not the best recruiter in the world. I don't have this huge team, but we still give you that opportunity to earn. Okay. It's a level playing field, and you'll learn about that here in a second. Also the affordability, I say this all the time because I'm guilty of it. As a company, or sometimes company owners, what they'll do is they'll go out there and they'll create these packages that they consider to be affordable. And usually, like I say, they're $100 or they're $200, and there's some type of monthly fees that go into them. And in their mind, they're doing the right thing. And a lot of times they are, depending on their location. But if you're talking about affecting the world, right? Every single country out there, $200 is a ton of money in a lot of countries, right? So this gives people the opportunity today, and you'll see the price point to start no matter where they're at. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you is this. Even though we have over 57,000 people, things are rocking and rolling, you're definitely one of the first people to know about this. There's going to be 1 million people in the smart contract by the end of 2020. And it's not going to be easy, right? It's going to take a lot of effort to get there. But the truth is this, you're one of the first to know about it. If you're one of the first 500,000 people, you're one of the first to know about it. So congratulations on being here today. Now, what we're looking at right this second are the two different platforms that we offer. It's Lion Share 1 and Lion Share 2. You're going to hear me call it L1 and L2. And what I want you to get from this slide is the price points, okay? Our prices start at 0.02 on both the L1 and the L2, and they go all the way up to 16 Ethereum on both platforms as well. The cool thing about this is you can join 1, you can join 5, you can join 10, whatever fits into your budget and your strategy. So you want to get back with whoever invited you here today to learn what they would suggest. But here's the key thing that I want you to get as well. When someone comes into Lionshare, they're going to simultaneously join the L1 and the L2. So that's 0.02 plus 0.02. So it's a total of 0.04 to get started. I know Ethereum's went up the last couple of days. I still think it's right at that $10 mark, okay, or a little bit less than that as far as US dollars. So you have to understand that, you know, you're now looking at a business. I already told you there's no geographical limitations. Now there's no economical limitations, right? Anybody out there who really wants to start a business can come up with 10 US dollars to get started. I know it's in Ethereum. I'm just giving you the math to get started and build their way up, right? It's a huge opportunity. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is the simplicity of how this works. And you're going to see that trifecta that is just, it's amazing, right? And that's why so many people are fired up. So look, one thing I want to show you before we go to the next slide, on these two different platforms, the L1 right here, this is you at the top, and these are the 3 spots underneath you, okay? This is your personal matrix, and I'm going to show you how that works. And then you got the L2 with you at the top, 2 people directly under you, and then 4 people under that, okay? So the structure's a little bit different on each one of these, but you can at least get the understanding of how they look before we move on. So affordability is definitely there. So let's get on to the next slide. All right, we're going to talk about the L1, which is your personal matrix right now, and exactly how that works, okay? And in this example, we're going to start at the 0.02 package because every one of our packages, they work the exact same, okay? So I'm just going to give you a breakdown on the mechanics of it, and then you can do the math on the rest of them, okay? So for this is you right here at the top where it says ID, this orange. And the way that this matrix works is that as you refer people, they will take the next available spot in this matrix from left to right, okay? So what that means is the first person you refer, they're going to go right here in this spot. The second person would go right here, and your third person would go right here in this spot. There's always 3 spots, and they always fill left to right. But let's start talking about the money and how you actually earn. Now remember, our smart contract knows exactly who to pay and when to pay, and it is 100% peer-to-peer, okay? So you started at 0.02. You go out there and you refer your first person, they pay 0.02, but they pay it directly to you, okay? So you started at 0.02, you already have 0.02 back. The second person joins that you personally refer, they also pay 0.02. It goes directly to you. So now you're looking at 0.02, which equals 0.04, right? You've now doubled your Ethereum with just 2 personal sales, which is pretty awesome, right? Now, also this third sell, this is actually going to be paid to your sponsor. And when that happens, 2 things happen. Number 1, your sponsor gets paid, which in my opinion, most of the time is going to encourage them to help you or want to see you succeed. The second thing is this, it's going to create a brand new matrix that looks exactly like this, that's empty, that you get to fill up again. Now, when I talk about what differentiates us as a smart contract, one other thing that definitely does is this. Inside of our smart contract, you can cycle as many times on any package that you own, okay? And in others, unfortunately, what happens is if you cycle on a package, if you don't upgrade to the next package, what do? They take those earnings away from you, okay? That's a big deal because, you know, that's like basically forcing you to upgrade. You may not be in a financial position that you can upgrade. You may need that first payment, right? And then upgrade on your second or whatever it is. Inside of our system, we give you the ability to manage your money where it's your choice, okay? So I'm going to break this down for you, really simple, where you can use this when you leave to here today to share it with people, and it's simple to understand, okay? This is you at the top of your 0.02 matrix. Spot number 1 and spot number 2, 100% will be paid to you. Spot number 3 will be paid to your sponsor, and create a brand new matrix that looks exactly like this, okay? And you can do that over and over. So that's 10, it's about a 10-second. I'm sorry if y'all can hear those geese in the background. Unbelievable, I'm outside, they can't shut it. So not to interrupt what's going on here, but like I just said, you at the top, first 2 cells, 1 and 2 go to you, the third one goes to your sponsor, and it creates a brand new matrix. So think about this for a second, okay? What I just shared with you, it like took me 10 seconds, right? That's exactly how simple this compensation plan is. any of you can, hey, the first two go to me. I know that. The third one goes to my sponsor. And I just get to keep doing that. Any of you can do that, right? And that opens up a lot of doors because, oftentimes in business, especially if you're trying to talk about a comp plan, it's so complicated that you talk people right out of the conversation. With this, it is simplified. So let's get to the L2. Now, the L2 is the team building side of our business. So I've already told you, look, you've already seen the prices, so you know the affordability is there. I've already told you can do business in any country worldwide. You've already seen the L1, you know how simple it is, and you're about to see the L2. But this adds a whole different dynamic to the picture, okay? Because what this platform was designed for is complete teamwork, right? You're actually not required to refer a single person into this matrix in order to be able to earn. Now, I always follow that up with, of course, you want to refer as many people as you can, right? Because if you don't, you can't expect that your income's going to skyrocket, right? You need to make sure that you're referring people in order to do it, but it's not required. So you will have people that will actually earn from this matrix, sometimes multiple times, without actually referring anyone. So let me break it down for you, okay? As you can see, the structure is a little bit different. This is you at the top, and then there's 6 positions in this matrix, 2 directly under you, and then 4 directly under that. So the way it works is, you paid 0.02 to join this matrix. The first 2 sales are going to be paid upline, okay? They aren't going to be paid to you. So spot number 1 and spot number 2, you or someone else could have filled those spots, and those payments are going upline to whoever's at the top of the matrix, okay? Now, spot number 3, 4, and 5, 100% of that is going to be paid instantly and directly to you. So let's stop for a second. You paid 0.02. You just got paid 0.02 3 different times, right? So now you've tripled your Ethereum. That's amazing, right? Because you may not even referred anybody into this matrix, but you tripled your Ethereum. Now, the 6th sale, it's going to be paid to your sponsor, and it's going to create a brand new matrix that's empty, just like this one, okay? Now, just like I said, if you remember, you can cycle as many times as you want inside of Lionshare. We're not going to take those earnings from you if you don't upgrade. There's obvious incentives to upgrade, right? So we don't have to force you to do it. So let me break this down for you in simple terms, just like I did on the L1, okay? Here you are at the top of your 0.02 matrix. Cell number 1 and cell number 2 are going to be paid upline. Cell number 3, 4, and 5, you're going to earn 100% of, and cell number 6 will be paid up to your sponsor. Again, how easy is that? Any of y'all can say that. Hey, I know 1 and 2 go upline. I know 3, 4, and 5 I get paid on, and I know 6 goes to my sponsor, and I just get to keep doing this. Y'all can do this, right? It's easy. That's awesome. There's a lot of power and simplicity, and you guys understand the L1 and the L2 now. You could go to someone right now and be able to share it with them, and they're going to be able to get it, okay? Now, here's the deal. When I started this presentation, I said that some of the things that make us different is the fact that people always follow you, right? Anyone that you personally refer, they will always follow you into your next matrix. So even though you don't have to personally refer people into here, let's assume that you did. Let's assume that you referred all 6 people into this matrix, okay? So you went out there and you filled 1 through 6. Now, the comp plan would work the exact same. Even if you refer people, 1 and 2 is going to go up. You're going to get paid on 3, 4, and 5, and 6 will still go to your sponsor. But when you cycle, okay, that's called a cycle, by the way. When that happens, when you cycle, what would happen is this. All those people that you introduced, when they cycle, they will follow you into your next matrix. So all 6 of these people, when they cycle, when they have success, they will take the next available spot in your matrix. So another way to put it is like this, okay? Let's just say that you referred 12 people, okay? 12 people into any package. And I know some of you are like, man, I can't do that. Why is he talking about 12 people, referring 12 people? Did you see the prices? Less than $10, right? Anybody can get started. You can do it. Anybody can refer 12 people into this. So let's just say that you did, okay? Let's say that those people cycled once a day or once every other day or even once a week, all 12 of them. They're going to show right back up in your matrix, okay? So if that was to happen, that would be a guaranteed 2 cycles for you. That's assuming that they did nothing else and you did nothing else. 2 cycles just from their efforts. So you can start to see that this follow me system is so crucial. You're not giving your people away. You're not giving their organizations away. Y'all can work together and follow. They can follow you, and those people can follow them. And it creates this perpetual opportunity for you to be cycling. It's an awesome deal. Now, looking at some profitability, these are the L1 packages. And what this is showing is that if you started at the 0.02 level and you just upgraded every single time, okay? So every single time you cycled, start at 0.02, you upgraded to 0.05. You're at 0.05, you upgrade to 0.01. You get the idea, all the way through 16 levels. If you were to do that, that would pay you a total of 59.59 Ethereum, which is absolutely awesome, right? Because here's the deal, that's only showing one cycle. Many of you will cycle 5, 10 times. So it's a great opportunity for you to earn. Now, when you look at the L2, it's even more powerful. The income potential is even greater, okay? Because there's more people in that structure. But here, using the same exact strategy, you start at 0.02, you upgrade every single time that you cycle all the way through the 16th package. If you were to do that, that would pay you a total of 111 Ethereum. Folks, that is serious income. That's over 25,000 US dollars right now, just in that, just cycling one time on every level in the L2. You combine both of those, it's over 170 Ethereum. Multiply that times 10, right? For many of you that will cycle on every package 10 times, now you are talking about life-changing income. You're talking about money that even doctors don't make here in the US, right? It's a great opportunity for you and your family. And some of you won't reach that, okay? But that's not what it's about. It's about what you need for you and your family. Maybe you only need $1,000 a month. You can do it here, right? Anybody can make it happen. So last two things I'm going to tell you, just as a reminder, all our commissions are paid instantly and directly to you. It is peer-to-peer, okay? The reason why I go back to this, because I want you to understand this. You do not rely on anyone behind this smart contract. It is self-operating, which means you don't have to wait for payments to go to a company where they do the calculation and then they send you your portion of it. No, your portion is given to you immediately and directly in Ethereum, and the smart contract knows exactly who to pay, which is awesome, right? Now, the second part of this, a lot of people are like, what does lion's share mean? Obviously, you can find it online, but in any business transaction or any business negotiation, whoever gets the largest financial part of that is said to have the lion's share. And, you know, we're giving you the opportunity to go out there and get your lion's share with what we provided here today. Now, the only requirements to get started are to have an Ethereum wallet with a little bit of an Ethereum in it, okay? Now, you're going to want to get back with who invited you here today to learn more about this. We offer several different wallets that hook to our system, but the two that we recommend are MetaMask and Trust Wallet, okay? But there's multiple ones that you can use. Again, get with who sent you here today. MetaMask is going to be for your computer, so your laptop, your desktop, either one of those. That's what you're going to want to use on that. And it's very simple and it's free to set up. Now, your Trust Wallet, that is for an Android phone. So if you're an iPhone user like I am, this app won't work, but there's many other apps like there's Coinbase, not the Coinbase wallet for those in the US, but Coinbase, there's Token Pocket. There's many different ones that you can use. And like I said, just get with who invited you here to get that set up. It's very, very simple. So listen, I want to say thank you for watching the presentations. The thing that I hope you got out of this is this. Okay, this is something that cannot be messed up. It's something that cannot go away. It's something that cannot be hacked. It's something that a company can't go in and say, let's change the comp plan. It's something that, you know, something your commissions can't be held, right? It's something that is affordable to the masses anywhere in the world. You can do business with no limitations geographically. The simplicity in which this thing operates is second to none. Anyone can explain it. So all those things combined, that's why we have over 57,000 people in this smart contract in right at a week. There's a lot of reasons why, but those are the main reasons why, okay? So what I want to do right now, we're actually going to stop sharing this. I'm going to bring out Edgardo, and then we're gonna talk to a few people to get some ideas of how people are doing inside of the program, you know, what their success has been. So Edgardo, you out there, man? For those of you who don't know Edgardo is located in Las Vegas, Nevada. He's a huge producer in this industry, multiple seven-figure, and he works all the time. I mean, you got anyone that knows him knows that he is nonstop on Zooms, on calls. So, Edgardo, are you out there, man? I see you're muted. There he is.
Good morning, James. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Well, I'm doing a lot better because people now, they're earning Ethereum, they're happy, leaders are doing their own Zooms in different countries, different markets. And what I'm getting a lot, I don't know about you, James, I'm getting a lot of thank you. And if you're here for the first time, you really need to get all the information about lion's share, what's going on in every different markets. I don't know what country you're connecting right now, but I know there's a few countries they're booming, they're rocking, like India, for example. We have leaders already that they did over 400 Ethereums in India of our group, James. Can you believe that?
That's insane, man. What is that? That's
just
what, nine?
just 1 week away. I mean, 1 week away, and we have people like in Nigeria that they did over 200 Ethereums already. We're talking about personal groups. I don't know. Maybe someone else did more than that, but this is personal groups that we've been working with shoulder to shoulder. Like, okay, this is amazing.
So, Eduardo, like what you said there in US dollars, just to kind of give everybody an idea if they're new to Ethereum, over 400 Ethereum is like almost 100,000 US dollars. Not quite, but it's insane, right?
Yeah, and we're talking about in 1 week. We're talking about in one week. So I want to hear, this is why, we want to hear your testimony. It doesn't matter if it's only one Ethereum that you have done in the last few days, or if you just get started. I mean, we want you to go back to your person, whoever invites you over, and get all the details. Get all the details how you can benefit of this great opportunity, because Lion Shares, this smart contract is for you. It's for the people. I mean, it's to bless people around the world. So we're going to go here with different markets. We're going to go with Philippines. We're going to start in the Philippines because we know the Philippines is gay. We have people doing 200 Ethereums too. We're talking about personal groups. And I'm going to go first with Roy. Roy, how you doing, my friend? Roy?
Yes, hello Edgardo, hello James, how are you doing?
Good morning, Crypto Nights in Philippines. I know you guys are rocking. Your group is doing great. So tell us your story. Tell us the story. We're here for all these amazing people that's connected with us.
Well, the team are very thankful with Lionshare. Joining Lionshare has never been this rewarding. In just a span of 7 days, here in my Lionshare journey, I already earned 147 Ethereum in just 7 days.
Wow, you heard that, James? 147 Ethereum. And you can do the math. How much money is that for the Philippines? So now, Roy, I'm sorry to interrupt you. So now tell me, 147 Ethereums in Philippines. I mean, is that? I mean, in the U.S. that's a pretty good money. And
yeah, I mean, in US dollar, it's at 36,000, and in Philippine money, that's already like almost 1.8 million. So with that amount, I can already buy a brand new car here, or even a house and lot. So
wow, even a house, even you can buy a house. And remember, we just get in the 7th day today. So today is the morning, Wednesday morning. So we were just getting started a week ago. So this is just the beginning. Roy, so tell us about the experience about your group, your team. Are they happy being part of the family of the Lion Share?
All the members here in Kryptonite, they are earning a good Ethereum here. They're earning a lot, and they are very happy. Seeing your members saying thank you to you for this opportunity. I always hear from them, thank you so much for this Lionshare business opportunity, because it helps them a lot. They were able to share some pesos to their family. They were able to help them, especially with this pandemic. So Lionshare is a bridge to many Filipinos to earn online.
Yeah, Roy, I'm shocked at those results, man. And it obviously shows what type of leadership you have, that, you're not the only one earning. You got people on your team that are earning as well. I just want to congratulate you. I know that is life-changing income, like you said, and especially in 7 days, to be able to say, hey, that could buy a house, that could buy a car in the Philippines. Man, that is a testimony in itself. So congratulations.
Thank you so much, James. Thank you so much, Edgardo. In my entire MLM history, like I joined so many MLM here in the Philippines, I never experienced this kind of earnings here, only in Lionshare. That's why I'm very thankful with Lionshare for giving this opportunity to everyone.
Roy, Roy, thank you for your leadership. And I mean, that's incredible because there's so many people here listening for different markets. And just like you, we can have people doing the same thing in Nigeria, the US, in Mexico, all over the place. So that's a blessing. That's why we want you to come up here and tell your experience. Doesn't matter how many experience you have earned. Okay, and don't worry about the little details about the L1, L2, how to upgrade, how the spillover works. I mean, Roy always said was, Roy, you ready to go to work? This is a real opportunity. This is a real smart contract for the people. He says, yes, I'm in. Okay.
Lionshare is a road to financial freedom for everybody, for everyone. Thank you so much, Edgardo.
No, thank you. Thank you. This is okay. We're gonna go here. Yes, sir. I can see you're pointing. You're number one. Okay. Good morning. How you doing? 360 Corporal Gerardo. It does, Gerardo. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sir. We don't hear you. Okay. Let's go on mute. There you go. Good morning.
Hola, hola. Hola, hola. ¿Qué tal? Buen día, buen día.
Buen día, buen día. Where you connecting from, my friend?
Hermosillo in Mexico.
Mexico is in the house. So tell us, just how's your English? Good?
Good, good, good.
So tell us, my friend, I mean, are you already a member of Lionshare?
It's my first time in a webinar, so I am just new, waiting to join.
That's what I'm talking about. He wants to make the material. That's what I'm talking. See, James, it's like I'm ready to join. So Gerardo, go back to the person who invited you over to this Zoom and say, I'm ready to make some material. Simple as that. What do I need to do? Okay? Just make sure you download either your Trust wallet, you're either the MetaMask. There's about 4 different wallets, okay? That you can, Dot Pocket, Coinbase wallet. I don't know if I'm missing any other wallets.
Man, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of them. The best suggestion is get back with who sent you here and have them help you set it up. But welcome, man, from Mexico. That's awesome. What was your name?
Gerardo.
Gerardo. Okay.
Hermosillo, Mexico. I've been there so many times. I built teams over there. So Gerardo, we're ready to rock and bless many, many families in Mexico. Okay, love Mexico.
Let's rock.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's rock. I love Diane's attitude. She's always smiling there. She's, no matter who's making money, she's like, I'm in, So, Diane, how you doing?
Good morning, Eduardo. Good morning, James. It is a beautiful, amazing morning here in Georgia, and I'm excited to be here again. I actually have my favorite auntie who is on the line with us today. She's well into her 60 years young. She's excited about Ethereum. She's excited about Lionshare. Aunt Geneva, thank you for being here. Thank you to MSB. Thank you to CC, who spends the time onboarding all of our new Ethereum enthusiasts. That's what I'm going to call them. You are Ethereum enthusiasts. So we're excited. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to all of my brothers and sisters around the world who has said yes to this amazing opportunity. Lionshare, let's go.
Oh, you got to love Dion. Hey, man, there's one thing I want to mention that Dion said there that I caught. She said that she gave a shout out to her team, which is awesome, number one, but she was talking about Cece, who helps people onboard, right? I think if you're a leader out there here today, or even if you're brand new, but you have a group of people, I would encourage you, just like Dion's team and the MSB team has done, find someone who is technically, savvy a little bit, right? They understand the process and help them onboard, right? This is a smart contract, and it's your smart contract. It's not mine. It's not Edgardo's. It's everybody's smart contract. So one of the best things that I've gotten from Dion, she said that yesterday too, is that they have someone helping their team. So if you haven't, found someone, have someone step up on a team and say, look, I'm going to help every single person that comes through there. And maybe you guys, I don't know how you do it. You can handle it on your side as far as what you will do for that person doing that work. But man, what I know is that type of teamwork creates massive growth, because all those questions, all those concerns. Yeah. So. Oh, there's Mike. What's up, Mike?
Dion,
how are you?
Give me one second just to address this, James.
1 second, Mike.
How do you pronounce your name? Dion or how do you pronounce your name?
Oh, thank you again for having me come back out, Eduardo. My name is pronounced Dion. I was actually named after Dionne Warwick. I'm giving you my age.
Okay, Dion. Okay. So, James, before we bring Mike in, I mean, we're talking with James that we need to change 7 p.m. Pacific time to 11 a.m. Zoom time, because there's only 4 hours different. And we take advantage of Philippines. At that time, it's 2:30 a.m. in the morning, Philippines. We take care of the USA. We need to rock here, the USA. Okay, I know we have great leaders here in the USA. So I think 7 p.m. Pacific time works. So make sure I put the Telegram, the Spanish and English. Make sure you guys connected. Gerardo, the Spanish Telegram is in there, okay, on the chat. Thank you, Dion. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Well, let's go to Nigeria, my friend Mike. Mike been a very, very good leader from the beginning, James.
That's an understatement, man. Yeah, what's up, Mike? You're muted.
Let's unmute Mike.
Yeah, everybody, how are you?
What's up, man? You got a crew with you.
Wow.
Yeah, I have my crew. We're having a series of meetings everywhere, okay? We are hitting it hard here in Nigeria. I have here my team in Lagos. We have meeting tomorrow, next tomorrow, for complete 1 week. We are having different meetings in different places. You can see the shirt I'm wearing. This is Lion's shirt, okay? We are good to go. All right, everybody is fired up. Can you say something, please?
Hello, Mr. James and Mr. Agano. I want to thank you guys for bringing this opportunity to Nigeria. It has been amazing. For the past 1 week, I can't really tell how joyful I feel. Thank you all.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
I mean, this is.
You say what?
I mean, this is priceless, James. No matter how much Ethereum we can make, I mean, bless people around the world. Like, for example, Mike. Mike called me all the time, send me text message saying, Nigeria says thank you. Nigeria says thank you. I mean, that's a friendship for life. When you help people, you bless people like that, it's a blessing. Mike, I really want to thank you and for your leadership. I mean, you're a great person. Let's rock. Let's make a difference in your country, your culture, my friend.
Thank you, my friend. God bless you.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I gotta give props to Mike as well, man. He was like I've said, he's one of the very first people I spoke to in regards to this when you introduced me to him at Gardo. He has stuck it through. Nigeria is absolutely crushing it. And here's a sign of a good leader. A sign of a good leader is someone that when they go somewhere, they always have people following them, right? They always have people around them. Take a look at Mike in Nigeria. I know that we got to be social distancing and things like that. Events aren't what they can be. But look at that, man. He's sporting his Lion's Share shirt. He's got people around him, other leaders. It's not just him having success. His team's having success. So, Mike, thank you for everything you're doing, man.
And let me tell you, Mike. And let me tell you, Mike is going to get to 1,000 Ethereums the first 30 days. Just remember that, the first 30 days. Okay, so if you're here for the first time, remember, we're just getting started. If your goal is to do 100 Ethereums, 200, 1,000, we can help you to do that. Okay, so let's go with Buddy.
Hello.
Buddy.
Buddy,
what's up, man?
Oh.
James, a thumbs up for you, man. Egado.
How you doing, my friend? Where are you connected from? What country?
Connecting from Nigeria.
Oh, great, 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 my friend. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. I'm really so excited, super excited. Lionshare has really changed a lot of people's life. It's really make a lot of families so happy. It's putting food on the table of so many people who have lost hope in this pandemic time. It's really blessing so many home right now. We can't just keep on praying for Lionshare every time. We keep praying for Lionshare, and we keep praying for every leaders who is behind it. Lionshare, the brain behind the Lionshare. We want to say a very big thank you to every one of you. And a very big shout out to my leaders in the house, Mr. Mike. He has been so supportive. He's right here in Lagos right now. He has already fixed appointment of meeting across different area in Lagos State, which is also going to visit my office to really talk to my team. And my team are really well prepared right now. Everybody are good to go. We are making difference and we are making cool money in this, even in this difficult time. Lockdown all over the world, but yet Lionshare is putting a smile on our face. I want to say a very big thank you to everybody, Mr. James, a very big thank you to you, One Love, and Mr. Igado, a very big thank you to everybody and every members of Lionshare across the world. Thank you for this great opportunity that everybody is embracing it. I believe that in the next 1 month of Lionshare, it's going to produce millions of millionaires across the world. I believe so. And every one of us are going to witness, to live, to testify to this goodness of Lionshare across the world. Thank you once again, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Gado. Thank you, Mr. James. I have one question for you in the house, Mr. James.
Yes, sir.
Question.
What is it?
All right. I just want to know the L2, the L2 structure. The first two people that come under a structure that is paid to the upline. Is it direct upline is paid to, or anybody at the top? I just want to understand that.
No, it's anybody at the top. So anybody at the top of that matrix. Right. So here's the deal. Edgardo and I have had this conversation as well. I'm going to be making a video just where I can draw out a matrix for you guys and show you exactly how it works. Okay. So it may or may not be your sponsor at that top of the matrix. And not to confuse anyone, but like all matrices are actually combined. So you might be number 3 on someone's matrix, right? But they might be number 1 on somebody else's. So I'm going to draw it out for you, Booty, but just know so we don't confuse anybody. It doesn't always go to your sponsor. It just goes to whoever's at the top of that matrix. And that may be your sponsor. It may be someone you don't even know, right? So we're going to draw that out for you and show you exactly how it works.
All right. Then lastly, I want to also ask the L1, which has the follow me matrix, which after 2, the third one is paid to your upline to reposition you in that particular slot. Now, the follow me matrix, does it continue from your level, your slot 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 16 level?
Yes. So the way it works is like this. Even if someone buys a package past you, okay, let's say you sponsor, let's say that you're at package 3, you sponsor someone, they want to go to package 6, okay, so they passed you. Once you get to that level 6, they will actually begin to follow you again. So yes, it is all the way through that they will follow you. As long as you own the package, all right, they will follow you. But all right, man, I appreciate it.
Great.
Thank you very much. Thank you. What's up?
Thank you. I have Clara here. Clara, how you doing? Hello, Clara. Okay, well, Clara, I thought she was on mute. What about Joseph? Joseph David, how you doing, my friend?
Hello.
Good morning. Where you connecting from?
From Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria.
Nigeria, how you doing? Tell us how you doing, my friend.
I'm doing very fine, Egado. I just want to appreciate you guys for what you've done. This Lionshare has really changed my life in just 1 week. Like I said, I lost a lot of money doing me, and I'm also a student. So I was stranded, and then I came to know about Lionshare. I really want to thank Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike has been doing a very great work. Mr. Mike is a very excellent leader. Mr. Mike has been gingering us. Mr. Mike, I'm always on his neck. He's always helping me. He's always having plans to do more. I just want to thank him. He's such a great leader. Anytime I need something, I go to him. He's a great leader. I also want to thank James for the explanations. I want to thank you for the hype, the ginger. Everything is just wonderful. It has been changing lives. In Nigeria, I'm trying my best. I brought some people online and they are hearing me now. Please, a lion share is not a joke. Lion share is changing lives. I've made over 1 Ethereum in just 1 week. It's not a joke. I can't make that here in school. I'm a student. I don't make that in Nigeria. It's not normal. It's not a joke. So if you are here and someone brought you, please go back to the person and meet the person to explain to you, and then you join. It's not a joke. Lion share, we are moving forward. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. Even people under me, I'm so grateful to God about it. I just thank you guys. One love.
Thank you so much, Joseph, man. We appreciate it. Definitely. I'm glad it's been able to help your family. And like you said, you got to get back with who invited you here to get those questions answered. So thank you so much, Joseph. And Mike is a great leader. Well, we got Per King Samuel. Samuel, is that who we had? Luis Zedrick.
Good morning.
Cedric.
Good morning.
Hey, Luis, how you doing?
I'm good.
Where are you calling in from?
I'm from Philippines, sir.
Nice, nice. How are things going in the Philippines?
It's happy.
It's happy.
Sorry, sir.
All
I'm
right.
not good in English. I'm
That's
a
a
member
good
of
right there.
How's your team doing?
What, sir?
Are you already with Lionshare, or is this your first time joining us?
First time joining Lionshare.
Okay, all right. So that's great. What did you think of the presentation? I think there must be some internet issues going on there. All right, let's go. I think Per King Samuel, we had him unmuted. Let's go. Hey, Samuel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Good afternoon, sir.
How you doing? Where are you calling in from?
From Nigeria.
Nigeria is rocking this morning, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, how are things going there? Are you excited? Are you brand new? Or
yeah, we are so excited, yes, sir. We are so excited and happy in Nigeria. And I also thank you, everybody. I thank every leaders on Lions here, and also thank Mr. Mike. He's my hotline. Mr. Mike really is doing a lot in Nigeria, because during the process when I want to join Lions here, already I've saved enough Ethereum to join. But in the process of the way, I lost my money, I lost my Ethereum. But Mr. Michael rules up for me, and he shared me Ethereum to register. Because I've already gave up. I told him that, sir, I don't think I can continue. And I directed all my downlines to him. But he rejected them back and sent me money to buy Ethereum to register. I'm so excited. I have made more of it. I've made more money on my wallet. So I'm so excited. Nigeria, all my teams, everybody are so excited in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
All
We are so
right.
happy. And I'm from those states. And Mr. Mike is also told me that I should be planning how Ondo State people in Nigeria should gather together, that he is coming over. So my people here in Ondo State in Nigeria, they are ready. Everybody on fire.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much, Samuel, man. We definitely appreciate it. We do. And I love your energy, man. That smile is contagious. So thank you. All right. So how about Mr. Blockchain? Mr. Blockchain, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here, fully charged up, fully boosted up. I mean, I'm so thankful to all the community, especially you, James and Edgardo. I mean, you made this opportunity for all of us in this COVID situation, and we are sitting at home, making money, making Ethereum. I mean, nothing like it. I mean, this is nothing less than a blessing. So truly awesome. Truly awesome.
Thank you. So tell everybody where you're calling in from. I know where you're calling in from, but share with everybody where you're calling in from.
Absolutely. Yes. So I'm calling from the capital of India, Delhi, and in India, basically, I was introduced Mr. VP Singh and Vikas Rajput. I mean, Vakis, you pronounce his name. So I'm the part of this team, and I'm the presenter of Hindi presentation. We just, after this meeting, we are gonna just after 30 minutes, we are gonna present this another Zoom master link, which is for India in Hindi language. And so we started conducting all different languages, and we started conducting the training sessions and on Zoom with the help of all local team here. So, and you just mentioned that we have to pick some leaders who actually have knowledge of blockchain, who can actually start teaching how to set up this Trust wallet or the MetaMask or this Coinbase wallet. So yeah, this is something which is very, very important, because this is the first step which we need to do. So I really would appreciate and request if we can have some videos or something which we can promote, which we can tell us how to set up all the things, necessary things. So this is what I request you for.
Yeah, absolutely. AB, first of all, I know you have a lot of knowledge in blockchain. We appreciate you coming out. One thing that I want people to get, he just talked about the fact that they will be doing presentations in Hindi. So, just as a reminder, I mean, we have presentations in Hindi, we have presentations in Spanish, English, Portuguese. We just 2 days ago put the Russian translation in there. So we'll have Russian coming. We have French that was included yesterday in the Telegram. But the key thing, like you said, is making sure that there's a map, right? There's a plan for people come in, that they understand what to do. So we are working on those videos that will be released very soon. And not just the videos, we're actually going to be putting them on the sign up page as well. So if someone comes there and they have issues, we'll have some step-by-step instructions to help people as they sign up. So great request, and it's definitely in the works, and we appreciate you coming out today.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, AB. All right.
Pat, how you doing, Pat? Where you connecting from? Hello? See. Hello? Pat? It's trying to unmute, but it's not able to. Do you have anyone else, James?
Man, it's right at the top of the hour. So we've kept everybody an hour. The one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to keep going so long that people don't pay attention to their business, right? I mean, we want to get them rocking and rolling. So I say we wrap it up, man. I want to say, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that came out today. I think this was one of the best calls that we had, where people could really feel the energy of what other people are doing. You had some great leaders come out. So I just want to say thank you. Edgardo, anything that you'd like to say before we take off here?
Well, no, just invite every single one of you for the next Zoom meeting, which is going to be 11 a.m. Pacific time, which is going to be 11 a.m. Pacific time. And we're going to announce, if there's any changes for tomorrow, please go to the Telegram. Okay?
Yeah.
Be connected. Be connected just like this Zoom. There's over 15,000 people already on Telegram. I mean, we're going to build a huge community. Remember, on the next 6 months, we put in over 1 million people in line. We're going to bless over 1 million people. Okay, so let's rock. Let's rock in your market, your country. It doesn't matter if it's Mexico. It doesn't matter if it's Nigeria, Philippines, India, Pakistan, all over the place. We're doing meetings twice a day in Spanish, twice a day in English, Portuguese, and let's rock and roll. So we'll see you in what, 3 hours?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, no, remember today we're not doing it in 3 hours. I sent out a telegram, so the call is tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. So starting tonight then.
Yes, it's starting tonight. Yeah. So remember, everybody, we won't be here at the normal time today. Just so you know. Okay. So listen, I appreciate it, Edgardo. Thanks for your leadership, man. I hope everybody has a great day. We will see you tonight or maybe this morning, depending on where you're at in the world. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.